Okay, let's try to cover Avatar Fire and Ash in less than 5 minutes. So, what am I gonna give it? I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. And I know that's hard because I know y'all saw the title. It is incredible. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It looks amazing. He cooked. He cooked way harder than in this one than the last one, and he definitely probably beat out the first one. But that's not the issue now, is it? The issue is, and I'm sure you guys are gonna go watch all types of videos talking about this and that, but this is the problem. These are my problems with Avatar Fire and Ash. And I'm not gonna hate on it because I love this movie, but I'm gonna start off with the hate. You guys need to know that this movie was awesome, but it had its problems. What does that mean? It had its problems? Well, that just means I. This is spoiler warning right now because I did not like the fact that it had. Oh my god! Let me just start off. It did not have. It should not. You should never show Awa's face. That's not the point of the movie. Am I tripping or what? Because you should have never had. It should never have had the voice of Awa in that. I mean, sorry, the face of Awa. It's like showing God's face in the Bible or something, you know, like or the Passion of Christ. Like, why would you even attempt that? Like, I don't want that. I don't need that. No, and I'm not wrong for that. I just think they should never have done that. That's objectively true. It should not have been a thing. So that's my biggest problem, right? So I lost already half a point because of that. If it was me, it's up to me. They would. My friend told me this. They should have just showed Kiri see Awa's face, and then you know what I mean. Like it should have just been up to like Kiri. We see Awa through Kiri's face, not through her eyes, but like through her face, so we get to see Kiri react to Awa. So that is an instant fix right there. That's just up to me though, right? So that's my gripe with it. I don't like seeing Awa's face, and it was just kind of ugly. Like I don't know, I don't need to see that. So I think my way would have worked a lot better, or my friend's way. Anyways, that is the first problem with it. My second problem with it comes at the end of the movie, and like I said, spoiler warnings. I think Neytiri should have killed him, should have killed Chorus because what the fuck? What the fuck are we doing? Like obviously she hated him. She spends the whole movie grieving her son. Like why wouldn't she just fucking kill him? Like it makes no fucking sense. Just because Jake says don't shoot, like I think that's complete character assassination. She should have shot that arrow. That makes perfect sense. Even if she hit his chest and then he lives on to the next movie, I don't think she should have stopped. Makes no fucking sense. Obviously, she should have shot him in the head or the neck, but they could have made it work. They could have, I don't know, shot him in the fucking neck and he still lives somehow. Some bullshit reason, right? Anyway, let's talk about what's good with the movie. So, obviously, Barong, I think is her name, Shahid of the Ash people. Amazing work, awesome. She's hot, she's cool, she's badass. Great addition to the film. I think Korsh's relationship with her is pretty good. He uses her at first to her enemies. I like how she shows up at the beginning of the movie, immediately introduces us to her and her people. I like her whole backstory. Awa did not save him. I actually like the whole scene with her and Kiri. She says, would Awa save him from a cut throat? Obviously, we like to say, oh, you know, God saves people, right? Or God saved, what's his face, from death by giving him the ability to breathe. But if she was to cut his neck, would he save her? Or would Awa save her? Save him? And obviously they concede saying no, that's not how it works. Awa would not just jump in and save him, right? That's not how Awa works. That's how God works. Makes sense. So I think those are really powerful themes. I think those are perfect rational conceptions of God and AWOS, seeing how they're basically the same thing. Obviously, the whole movie kind of deals around how, you know, the beginning of it is heaven on earth, or heaven as it is to these people, and yeah, obviously we never got to see heaven as a human, so I think it's pretty nice to be able to see how their heaven looks like, and it's just kind of just all the dead people, everybody that they deserve to see again. I think it's pretty nice. I like it. But these people don't like it. They a volcano kind of killed them all, seeing how their earth or their world is purely based on what God can provide them or what AWOS can provide them, and you know they take real good pleasure in that. Makes sense. So it makes sense how, you know, they just want. It makes sense. It makes sense. They survive off the land. They don't dig into the land. They don't do anything crazy. They just live off of it. They live. They kill. They pray. You know, it's just real Indian stuff. And I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. It's a pretty good theme for how Earth doesn't. The Earth people don't treat their, you know, their Mother Earth, I guess you would say. We kind of just treat it however we want to. What the fuck, man? Okay, that was horrible. Oh man, now we lost. Anyways, let's wrap this up. I think the movie's good. I think the villains are good. I think we're getting a lot of growth with them. Obviously, when Neytiri attacks the cast, not the castle, the base. Oh, we're still in this bitch. Nice. So I think when Neytiri attacks the base, it's fucking awesome. I like how we get some fight scenes in the beginning. We get them captured, and then we get some more fight scenes, and then boom, we build up to the third act, which is the best third act that I've seen so far from Avatar. I love every third act. This Way of Water probably was a little bit better, actually. Now I think about it from an emotional standpoint, because god damn it, because obviously they lose a son. Neytiri goes crazy. She breaks her bow. Like, I really, you know, that was fucking awesome. I think that's peak. I think that's peak to me. You know, she breaks her bow. I like Jake and Quartz. Let's get it done. You know, they just fight. You know, fuck it, because he's just a badass. They don't give a fuck. Both of them are badass. They just don't give a fuck. They just want to kill each other, to be honest. And I love it. And I like how it comes down to a fist fight. This one's obviously way better shot. If you guys have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. They fucking fight while the whole world is fucking floating up, and you know, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It's a badass fight. And it's a badass background to their fight, is what I should say. Like, it's a regular ass fight, to be honest. It's not cool or whatever. Like, there's fist fighting, trying to kill each other with knives. So another complaint I've seen is, oh, this Avatar 3 Fire and Ash could have been just The Way of Water, but condensed into one movie. Yes, I think James Cameron wastes 2 hours fucking between both movies just explaining random bullshit. Like, I don't care about the Tulkun. I know. I get it, right? You know, they're trying to, make you feel bad for whales and stuff. Me, personally, I don't care. Nope, don't care. I want Avatar. I want Avatar versus the Americans or the fucking humans. I want that. That's why I signed up for the first movie. I don't give a fuck about the animals, to be honest. I could give a fuck about the Tulkun. I love the Avatar first, Avatar 1. Third act, James Cameron knows how to cook a third act, but everything before then, I think he needs help. I think he's in charge of the third act or something, because the third act always fucking hit. But miss me with all that bullshit about the Tulkun. Miss me with all that bullshit about the fucking. I don't give a fuck about the ocean. I don't give a fuck. No, give me more. Give me more Avatar versus. I don't even care if it's Avatar against Avatar. It's just that shit was fucking an awesome twist, an awesome addition to Avatar Fire and Ash. Another line I really liked is fire is the ash. No, hatred is the ash of grief or something like that. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That opening line or that line is just really fucking good. It kind of sets the tone for the movie, how grief and hatred, and then kind of shows you, you know, it does a really good job. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Another thing I like about it, fucking hell. Another thing about I like it is, well, it's kind of a like and a dislike because the trailer is really good at showing you the pretty much the character development of all these characters. So, I mean, Jake Sully says, you cannot live like this and hate baby or baby and hate. That line, you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen the trailer, I fell in love with the trailer. I love the trailer. I was so hyped for the movie, and I love the movie. But all the best dialogue moments was in the trailer, which I really don't like because I would have much rather preferred them show the action sequences versus all of the best dialogue lines, I guess. So you have the water girl tell Kiri, if there's something you can do, then you must do it. I'll play a clip, maybe if I even have an editor. But that line is really good. If there's something you can do, then you must do it. You cannot live like this, baby, and hate. Really good lines. Obviously, the best line of the whole movie is "Your goddess has no dominion here," and it hit in the movie because it's followed up by what she says, and I think I already covered it. But if I didn't, she says, she says, "Oh, if I cut, will Awa come to save him?" Yes, I've probably covered that, but those are another good lines. The only line that's actually hidden from the trailer is what's his name, Loak or Noak, whatever his name is. He says, "You never stand up for me." You know what I'm talking about. You never stand up for me. And it wasn't my fault. You know, they started blaming each other for the death of their first son, the brother, which is obviously very powerful stuff. Very sad. I mean, how can you blame somebody for that type of thing? So because of that, I think that's the only well hidden line. But everything else they kind of use in the trailer. They use the best shots in the trailer. I mean, the third act I think is worth the $20 ticket in and of itself. I think you guys should go watch it in IMAX. I watched it now in IMAX and regular. So, to be honest though, if you do watch it in IMAX, you're gonna miss out on a lot of the what the fuck is going on? You're gonna miss out on a lot of the wide shots. And I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my controller. You're gonna miss out on a lot of the wide shots, even if you do watch it in IMAX. It's an incredible experience, but I recommend you watching it at least twice. Once in IMAX and once regular. I'm probably gonna do a part 2 on this because I don't think I've gotten all my thoughts out. But really don't like Awa's face. The Messiah complex. I mean, I've heard people complain about that, but I mean, it makes sense to me. Like, clearly, what is where he was going from with the virgin birth. What the fuck is this? I don't know what the. Did I just break my fucking controller? Why can't I aim? Anyways, let's do a part 2. If you want it, just I don't know, just comment something. This is my first video, so yeah, just say something. This is how much. This is how long. How long was this video? 15 minutes. Yeah, we'll do a part 2 if y'all want it. An in-depth dive on Avatar, the series. Thank you for watching if you stayed this long.